Well, we can start off still in Volnane. As you are in your airship. There we go.
QB, there's something that needs to be handled slightly before that.
What?
I would like my +1 key point.
Oh, right. Yeah. Would you like to be a social disaster this session?
I would love to be a social disaster.
Yeah,
Then you
where's
get
my
one
funny
key
little
point.
question?
I'm getting to that. I can only ask one at a time. Yosifer, would you like to be a walking disaster this session?
Always!
Then you get 2 key points. Congratulations.
Can I be hunted and make new enemies?
I didn't build them
Oh.
yet.
Yeah, fuck you, Phil!
Yeah.
I just want to make things worse for everyone and get key points.
We'll see what happens this session. Anywho, you're all in the airship. Unless you want
You
to
don't
be
get
out
to be
in...
part of the cool kids yet.
Unless you want to be out on the city.
Nah.
That's fair. Is there any place you want to go immediately?
From my notes, if we want to get closer to Valendia, we need to go to,
Valendia is the continent you are on.
Okay, well, to get closer to whatever the crime group, the Locus,
Yes.
we want to go to the continent of Valendia and to the country of Arcadius.
Yep. So, to put
So what are their
into-
major cities?
I believe you're already in one. So, Phil, if you could, and anyone that is curious, turn to the tab that has the stream, and whenever it loads, I don't know how far behind it is. But, so, Valendia is the giant continent. This is also in the World Anvil document in the... which tab did I put that in? Probably Rules and Docs. Or Maps. Campaign Maps. There we go. The latest message is World Anvil. There are... that link will open to the world map. Up in the top right, you will see what looks like a stack of things where you can select between the base, where it's just the world in a plain picture with all the different countries that you can select on and get a closer view of. Or you can look at how the yachts are set up. These are the no-fly zones without any special crystals. Like Aurosite and Ethicite, you cannot go through a yacht. And the last tab is Evolution Rekoresh Safety Accords countries. So, where we currently are, let me pull it back to the main area. On Roll20, we are currently in the Arcadian Empire on the continent of Valendia. Right next to the big bay with the island. And so, you're actually in a big city in Arcades. Or in the Arcadian Empire. So you're exactly where you want to be, Phil.
Okay. How either of you have any suggestions on how we should go about trying to find part of the locus, or anything either of you two want to do?
Well, I mean, I wanted to go back to check the whole how much of Rabanastre was destroyed.
You want to go back to the scene of the crime?
I didn't say
I'm
we had
not
to, like-
sure how much that's a good idea.
I didn't say like get out, just like fly over. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm not saying like land there and explore the city. I'm saying fly over it. Look like we're going somewhere else. Duh.
That is one option.
Fine. Want to spend a key point. I remember how to look for things inside of cities.
Oh,
I remembered that I have ways to contact people.
Yeah, it's called talking.
Sorry, I don't know how to do that. I wouldn't go that far.
anything but that, please.
Well, okay, it's called
Ew.
making sounds with your mouth.
Ew, that's not kosher, right?
Can you tell your dogs that?
Wouldn't that be?
No.
Would it be his
How
mouth
dare
or
you go after your
mandibles?
dogs?
Mm,
One of the dogs deserves it. Lux knows which dog.
I know which dog too.
Yeah.
Ah, sorry. To be more accurate, it is not. Uru-6 cannot make noise with the mouth because Uru-6 does not have a mouth. Uru-6 has chelicerae.
Yeah, but I don't care to be technical.
yeah, we're not technical people here.
Yeah,
Aw.
fuck technicality.
Okay.
Technicality's for nerds.
But crabs are
So-
cool.
So do we want to are we wanting to try to locate people here, or are we wanting to go and put ourselves in visible range of a judge with a looking for our ship? I'm not making a decision, is what I'm saying.
I mean,
I can ask around if you want me to ask around.
I can also use some of my key points. And my ally trait.
I would let me do my thing first.
I mean, I say we risk it for the biscuits and get closer to a judge.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, that's
'Cause-
great.
Ooh.
The riskier thing makes for more interesting events happening, which makes for a better story.
Now,
It's
I
like
like
when-
to imagine that you're saying this in character, and that's really funny.
So what you're saying, Phil, is we're in a horror movie and you want to go up the stairs.
Yeah, you're the person that wants to like go hunt out the ghost.
Hey, gang, I think we should split up and go looking for that ghost.
You know what? It is Phil that does kind of check out.
Yeah. Great.
Yeah, no, I don't remember what voice I have for Ramiel. I think this is going to be close to it. Hey, I think it's worth going back and seeing how bad the damage actually is. Yeah, it'll be a bit dangerous, but I mean, we talked our way past some guards previously, and they really thought it was us. So I think we'll be fine. They should have hopefully, wrote that down. That nope, we're not the people being looked for.
This is not laying low.
I mean, we're just doing a flyby. That's pretty laying low. It's not like we're going up and going, "Hey, people, what blew up the city?" Oh, golly gee, was that us?
Gosh, golly gee, was that someone with our exact ship looking exactly like us?
Well, let's take a look to see how much gas that would take. Going from Valnane to Rabanastre.
QB.
Yeah.
Before we take flight,
Yeah.
my little shadow bird would like to take a flight.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I will DM you.
Oh, DMing me.
Yeah,
Oh, I
Oh,
see.
You
Okay.
sliding in them DMs?
I'm sliding in
into
the
my
DMs.
DMs.
Oh.
Oh, into the DMs.
Ooh.
Saucy.
Dare I say it? Poor behavior.
Truly. So, lucky for you all, it would only, it's only about 2,000 kilometers from Valnane, where you're at, to Rabanastre. And you have a tank of 7,500 kilometers, so you can do it in less than one go. Which is great.
Fantastic for us.
Yeah. I think you only had to fill up once last season.
I think so.
Yeah, you could go pretty far in your ship.
I mean,
Yes.
season 2, session 0 or streamed session 0 was us being conned and out of fuel.
Yeah. Yeah, everyone was. It was great. You're
Like,
the
I
ones
got
that made
everybody.
it canon. Yes.
Mm.
Yeah, I think your group was the only one that made it canon. So,
Oh, that's fantastic.
yeah. So you are able to do the thing, Lux, and can you switch us over to a more exciting, jaunty tune?
Yes.
Yes, because
Jaunty tune.
a wacky character is
Just-
going to
Oh!
show up.
I just
Yeah.
wanted to make sure I got the.
characters.
I wanted to make sure we had the right mood for
Yeah.
what we were changing to.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Ooh, wacky. I like a wacky character.
Yeah, as we know, Carl is kind of a lot.
Have we met Carl before?
No, I was making I think you should leave reference.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Dude, I'm so excited for the next season of that, man.
it's gonna be so good.
They started filming it, like last month?
I know.
I figured you knew, that's why I didn't tell you.
Yep. It's kind of like when you send a meme to a friend. It's like, yeah, I retweeted that. But nice.
Yeah.
Thanks. It's good. I'm assuming you're all going to be in the cockpit area.
You said cock.
I
Yeah.
did. I also said pit.
Yeah, but pit's not that funny.
What are you talking? It's
I mean,
hilarious.
Cock is
It can-
pee-pee.
Yeah. Anywho, oh, this is actually kind of perfect for this. As you are all in the ship, you hear from behind you. So where you going?
Ooh.
As there is a strange individual just doing continuous squats in the cockpit with you all. You going anywhere fun?
We're just cruising.
Yeah?
I
Who
don't
are-
Yeah. How?
Well, you're cruising by being in the air and just going in any
Ooh.
direction that you want. I don't know why you're asking me how you're cruising.
No, the how is how are you here?
Who are you?
Oh, right. Yeah. Sorry. I'm kind of an omnipotent person. My name is Elvob.
Hold up. Did you just say you're omnipotent?
Yeah, you know, just a little bit.
So you're
a
just
little.
Yeah.
how are you a little everywhere?
Oh, you know, just a little here, little there. It just happens. That's just life.
No.
Pervert.
No.
I'm just here to help out people that, you know, might want to have a little bit of fun.
Yeah, I'm sticking with my pervert statement.
You know, that is fair. That's fine. I did definitely deserve something like that. But no, not that kind of fun. The kind where you want to go on adventures, you want to see the sights. But more specifically, you want to be a little bit stronger, right?
I'll take smarter.
Smarter works, yes.
I guess.
Well,
I suppose.
according to your hunting records, you are the little buff boys after all, so that might be something that you're interested in.
I mean, I'm still concerned that you're just randomly on our boat doing squats.
Oh yeah. I mean that absolutely makes sense that you should be concerned about that, but honestly, it's fine. I plan on doing this with 3 other crews, with the 3 other sky pirating crews. You're the first ones I came to.
I'm mostly concerned about the squats.
Might I offer a suggestion of not just randomly jumping into conversations with potential pirates? Just saying.
You know, that is an excellent point. I will jot it down, probably eat it as well.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I hope it tastes good.
Depends on what ink I use. Also, the kind of emotion that I put into the note. But yes.
Then
Different emotions have different flavors.
Oh,
then
yes,
put
definitely.
good emotion into it.
I'll put the best emotion into it. Thank you.
What emotion tastes the best?
Depends on the mood you're in, really. Sometimes it's a sort of like... Sometimes you want a little bit of spiciness. So, like, kind of scorn, kind of like you're a little miffed at someone, but more like irritated. That gives you a little bit of a spiciness. I usually like sweeter kind of taste, so like kind of like a love struck. That's definitely a delicious emotion.
Okay.
Yeah, just think of like a pink frosted cake, just sugary goodness.
Do you like sweets?
Right?
So, Why do you want us to do an adventure with you?
Oh no, not with me. No, this is I'm just handing out items to Sky Pirates.
What did you get from doing that?
Oh, the fun of watching you play with these items. The little bracelets that give you a once in a while, like, special effect. And kind of minor effects.
Okay, so
I like to call them limit break items.
Okay.
What limits are we breaking?
Oh, the limits of your power, of your strength, where you just have one big thing that happens that really exemplifies something that you can do.
So would we have to like swap out anything we currently have for one of those?
Oh, no. These are like extra accessory items. Like you can have this on top of another accessory that you currently have equipped. I plan to give one to each of the Sky Pirate groups that I'm going to in the coming week or so.
Wait, one
Count
per
checks.
group or one per Sky Pirate?
One per group. There are 12 of these items across the entire world of Ivalice. And each of them are different. And so, I want you all to go on treasure hunts if you wish. To find them all and share them together. There are 12 total Sky Pirates I want to share these with.
But can't you just share all of them?
Yeah, couldn't you just do that?
I could, but where's the fun in that?
I don't know where the fun in any of this is. You're
Well-
just still squatting. How are your
Yes.
legs not tired?
Oh, I do this all the time. It's fine.
Oh, that's terrifying.
It's the power, you know? I played this one game called Crisis Core. It was absolutely fantastic. The man's Zach there. He squats all the time, like all the time. You start talking to him, he starts squatting. I'm like, dang, that looks like fun. So I started, and I haven't stopped squatting in the last 20 years.
Are you
20
an outer
years?
god?
A what?
Outer god.
I mean, you could say that. People do call me a god, yes. Anywho, like I said, the name's Elverib, and I have a bunch of items. Since you are the first group that I am seeing, you will be allowed to pick out of any of the 12 of them. There might be a little bit that some of you might know of. It gives a little snap, and those that have access to the sneak peeks that were shown for the limit break items in the VIP audience channel, you have access to use those to metagame which item you want from Elverib. I will let you know that the little images that I gave you just now are contain half of what these limit break items do. Would you like me to go down the list of the limit break items so that you can know which ones might be interesting for you?
Yes.
Sure.
So we have Ulan, the spear, strong, true, and a straight thrust. The Bushi, all about powering yourself or someone near you, a good friend. Machinist, quick to think and quick to help your allies. Shikari, able to vanish and leave without a trace. The White Mage, you can help out your allies and make sure that they stay alive for much longer. Red Battle Mage. If you have a lot of different things on your plate, you have a whole jack of all trades, this one's for you. The Monk. Focusing on doing a bunch of attacks right on one target. Foebreaker. Have you ever wanted to use an axe and just shatter the ground in front of you? The Archer. If you're surrounded, use the Archer to take out everything around you. The Knight. Protect you and your friends from further harm. Time Battle Mage. Use time to affect everything around you. And finally, Black Mage. Hurt something really bad in any way you want. Those are the 12 limit break items that you have at your disposal. And as he is done listing it all out, you see rings that not solid. What's a good word? Like ephemeral? Like not physically
Ephemeral?
present?
Ephemeral.
Yeah, ephemeral. Ephemeral rings, like bracelets, just come out from his sleeve and circle around him.
I mean, do we want to try and hurt things more or enhance ourselves?
I mean, I'm always one for hurting things more.
Quick question,
Yeah.
metagame question for Yos.
Uh,
Your bombs, they be basic attacks, right?
they can be. The big ones are not, I don't believe.
So if we wanted to metagame and you wanted to go something fucking dies, we should take Monk.
Or Archer to punch a lot of things at once.
I'm sure if you want to do mass targeting, Monk if you want one thing to just be obliterated because it's a lot of attacks and all of them crit.
Yeah. Monk is... Red Battle Mage is useless for us. We don't have spells being cast. I don't think any of us is really set up to use the Knight and give everyone cover. I don't think the Black Mage is very good for us because we're not heavy magic stats.
Well, Knight would make it where I am very, very good at protecting you guys. Because we would be able to be very far from each other and I would be able to still cover.
True. White Mage is nice because that recovers all of us. And that would be our only sort of healing that doesn't use items. But I also like damage-wise either the Monk or the Archer to just fuck something up. Or fuck up a lot of people. What do you think, Doc?
I don't know, man.
I feel like this would be drooling over Monk.
You said it's a lot of hits and and they all crit. I don't have it up right now.
Yeah, you need 5
Monk
basic
is-
attacks, and each of them crit.
Archer is basic attack against every target in range. Each hit crits. And White Mage is revive and heal to full. Cure and immune all status ailments for allies within 3 squares for 6 turns.
And Knight makes it to where it's cover and you take 0 damage for 2 turns.
I mean, that white mage one's pretty good too.
Yeah, those 4 are
Seemingly the best. It depends on if we want to shore up our weaknesses or play into our strengths.
I think having something as a failsafe, because I don't really have Phoenix Downs yet.
Well, also a reminder we can go looking for these.
Right.
yeah, but we don't know what 3 will be immediately taken.
Unless we trade. We
Oh,
have money.
You can definitely trade with others. It is, since there is only one of each bracelet, it is highly encouraged to cooperate with other teams.
We also do crime and get lots of money, and they might be more.
That is true. We do crime to make more money than hunts give.
We'll just buy our way to having all of them.
But I think we should choose this one under the assumption that the other 3 that we like may not be available later.
That is also fair.
Because I mean, there's only 2 that are really dead to us that would be really good for others, and then the rest of them are good for us, just not as good. Like, Foebreaker deals level times strength damage to a group of close enemies in a cone. So that one is pretty good for Doc, because I believe you've got really high strength.
I do.
It seems like if we're going with one of the attack ones, it's likely going to Doc.
Yeah.
If it's the night one, it's going to probably go to me.
And the White Mage might go to me, just because if it's really bad times, I can spend a key point or a job point and literally fly to anyone.
I do think that maybe having the one that has like the cone might be better. Because I don't know if we have... Do we have any attacks right now that hit an area? Or do we just have solo attacks? Because I just have solo attacks.
I've only got solo attacks.
I think mine's just solo.
Well,
So-
there's 2 area attacks then, because there's the Archer that does basic attack against every target in range. Each hit crits. And Foebreaker that deals level time strength damage in a cone.
Also, super meta game. Foebreaker seems like it's going to be the least of what we're looking at. Foebreaker is going to probably be the least likely of the other groups to choose.
Foebreaker is probably the one least likely for another group to pick up, yeah.
Because my not very extensive knowledge of most of the groups, not many of them are hyper strength focused.
Yeah, I think our boat is the strength boat. So I think if we want an AoE, we should take Archer.
And then
Okay.
probably look for Foebreaker and Knight, potentially.
Yeah, because I'm assuming one of the boats is immediately going to pick up White Mage.
Okay,
So we're going with Archer?
I believe so.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Have you all made your decision?
Yeah, we'll take the Archer one for
All right, perfect.
Doc over there.
He starts spinning the rings faster in a circle until they all come together into one ring.
Yeah,
let's see.
Yos, what is your basic attack range? Because I think it's the longest.
My basic attack range? Where do I find that?
Because
Uh,
yours is throwing the bombs.
It is,
Five?
I
Is it
believe
five?
5. Yeah.
Yeah, it's 5.
Yeah, because I've got a longer range on my jump and gyroscope, but that's not my basic attack. So yours also with the Archer is going to hit the most things.
Okay.
Oh, this is actually a perfect combination for you, Doctor, because when you do your limit break, which comes available to you once every season, don't worry about what that means. It does combo with your 2 weapons.
Oh,
So you do get to throw 2 bombs at each enemy within range when you use your limit break.
oh,
And it crits.
And it crits.
oh,
So
sick.
one extra caveat is that every single one of these not only has this as the limit break, which is a once per season event, every limit break item also has a passive effect. Your evasion will now increase by half of your level. And this is permanent.
Oh,
Oh, so it gives the duelist ability?
Yes.
What is that?
Fine, right?
Fencer, I think?
Yeah, Fencer.
Yes.
Can I change that on the Roll20 sheet? I know I can change the
Or
current.
it's the reflex ability.
Yes, the reflex ability. Yeah, on Roll20, you can...
Is it just the current one? I just.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
just change the current one to add half your level to it. So +5. And I will let you know that every single one has a different passive ability that is tied to what the class is. We're just going to have to find out what those passive abilities are when you find the items. Because that's how my game is working. All right.
So how do we go about finding more of these items?
Oh, yes. I have scattered across Ivalice a bunch of clues. I will, in a little bit, let once I have handed out the first items to Sky Pirates all over, specifically to the 4 groups. After I've handed the first 4 items, I will hand out a couple of clues, and if you want more clues added, I have a little incentive in channel points. There is a new reward called more hints, where you select a hint and I'll give you more hints. 1 more hint at random for a new item. What does it mean? Diegetically, don't worry about it. non-diegetically, it's going to be posted in the Great Monster Hunt diegetic entertainment channel that all the pirates are a part of.
Nice.
Okay.
And with that, everyone will be able to work together because I plan on making these hints a little bit challenging. With the knowledge that 11 people might be working together to try and decipher them. So, yeah. And with that, wherever you were heading, I hope you have a good time. Hope it's not Ravenaster. But,
Why would you hope it's not Ravenaster?
Oh, I mean, bad things happened there. Did you hear that Bahamut kind of fell over? I mean, whew, couldn't imagine who could have done that.
No, that's news to us.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Whoa.
yeah. I know that there were a couple judges in the area trying to look for whoever caused it. Oh boy, if one of those judges caught the perpetrators of it, they're dead. Well, have a good one.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
And he squats out of existence.
Okay.
Well.
Well, let's keep flying past Ravenaster.
All right. Yost, do you need any assistance adding the limit break item to any of your character sheets so you have record of it?
Yeah, I don't know where it goes.
Can go in the... If Roll20 will ever open your sheet for me.
Oh, the limit break thingy.
Yeah!
What type is it?
Don't worry about that because that is based on charging it up, a la Final Fantasy X style.
Okay.
And so for this, I was thinking about doing that, and then I realized, wow, that is way too much to worry about. I'll just have it be once per session, unless people redeem a whole bunch of channel points to make it so you can do it twice.
You mean season, right?
Yes, once per season. Thank you.
Once per session would be
That would be crazy.
That would be
That'd be
broken.
fucking batty.
Yeah, no, I created these to be like the big attacks, the big things you can do.
So where do I put it? Just that it's written down then.
I'm trying to open your sheet so that I can double check with you, but it's not letting me. Well, it will on that Roll20 screen, so great. I got it open.
At least it was open.
Yep. Let's see. So that doesn't. You can put down if it is charged down at the bottom of the limit break. Just have that be binary 1-0 with max charges, unless someone redeems channel points to
So
increase
just
that.
put a 1 there then?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
Cool.
in the armor section, you can put it in as an accessory.
Okay.
And you can increase the evasion in there if you don't want to... if you think it might confuse you to have it only be in the current.
What is it? What would I call it?
Archer limit break? Archer LB?
Okay.
Also, thank you for choosing that one. That was one of the 3 limit breaks that I didn't think of for all the clues. So that makes it so I don't have to.
Damn, we made it too easy on him. Yo, bro, come back. Come back. We gotta make it difficult. That should be fine. I've got a record of it now, at least.
Yeah. And if you need to, basic attack on everything in 5 squares. Combos with every basic attack thing. Also crits. God, also crits.
Yeah, that also critting bit's real nice.
Yeah. You know, if you get triple crit and follow through on your bombs and break damage limit, whew.
But we know what we're trying to get you now.
Well, thanks for laying out the path.
Yeah, thanks for giving us a pathway to follow.
That's tier 10. Good luck remembering that in 2 years.
QB.
Yeah.
At least one of us is taking notes. It's not me, but someone is.
That's
So
true.
it was triple crit, limit break, and follow through?
Follow through.
Yeah, so follow through makes it so that if you crit with a weapon, you get to do another attack.
Oh, Jesus.
We
Also,
now have a note in our clues specifically going over that.
Yeah.
Thank you, God.
You're welcome.
That's a homie.
God struck us with a fucking flash of inspiration.
Honestly, there were like 3 people in the tower in Steal the Skies that I was like, yeah, these 3 would be amazing with Archer. Doc being one of them.
Ooh, who were the other 2?
I remember there was Abigail, since she uses boomerangs. And I don't remember who the last one is.
There are a lot
But yeah,
of player characters.
there was so many characters.
You did this to yourself, QB.
That is also very true.
That is true. But also, it's so fun. So yeah. After that, I think the DC version of a character like that is Mixelpix. Just a little goofy character that pops into Superman's world.
I don't
Oh,
know. DC.
Mixelpix, like, is legit terrifying. He goofs around with Superman, but if anyone other than Superman messes with him, he will take them out.
Oh, that's delightful.
Superman
like-
is the only homie allowed to mess with him.
Um,
I respect
He-
it.
he is on par power level wise with Raven's dad, who can end the multiverse.
Isn't Mixopix from the same meta universe thing as like Batmite?
I don't know like anything about Batmite, so I'm not sure.
Batmite is another like fourth wall breaking fan of Batman who comes
quite
in
possible.
and changes the universe around.
Oh, probably then.
When
Like
did this become talks about DC?
When
uh
QB started it.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Batmite ended an entire series by himself. Canonically so.
Oh, who is Raven's dad?
Trigun?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Anywho, just one of those out of universe fun, goofy characters that just loves to cause chaos and have fun. But anyway, after him, and getting the first limit break bracelet introduced into the world, still going by Rabanaster.
Does anyone wish to heed the warning of God and change our plans, or are we still doing a drive-by?
Still doing a drive-by. like, as far as I'm aware.
Let's do this.
We're committed.
I've never listened to God before. Why would I start now?
Yeah, I'm on board with that decision. I can't argue with that reasoning.
That is funny, especially given this week's character question. So, is it this week's?
I was gonna say, is it
Yes.
one of those situations where I accidentally just answered that?
Yes.
Whoopsie doodle.
What is a good... As you were flying there, it will take you about, let's see, 2,000 kilometers. It would take you about a little under 3 hours to get there. And all throughout, you see that there's a little bit of extra traffic in the air today, all going kind of in that direction. But as you get closer, you notice that the direction continues to go more eastward. Someone give me a lore area.
You're funny.
Lore area?
Yeah, does anyone have a lore area?
I don't think so. God knows I don't.
No.
Okay.
I know a bunch of languages.
Well,
I know what the fuck a flower is.
Well, that's good as a botanist. I'd hope you would.
Right?
As a botanist and a chemist, I would absolutely hope you would.
Right?
So, as you're flying there, you notice that people are going further east, past Rabanastre, than what frequently normally would. And as you are flying over Rabanastre itself, roll me a... Oh, what would this be? I think it would be a magic default roll. And Lux Uru has a magic minus 20.
Oh,
For this
cool. Nice.
Nice, I love that for you.
Don't worry, this is about to be haha funny.
Oh.
It's just straight one, right? No modifiers?
Correct.
These two better than us.
No. How about I do one better than you?
I did better than you guys.
I mean, it's one better, but also a botch.
I was gonna say, yeah, no matter what, I think that's a botch anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, as I was thinking about it, I was like, you know what? Maybe doing straight might have been a little too much. Maybe I should add 10 or 20, but even with that, I'd have to give you like a plus 80, which that's way too far.
I mean, haha, you could.
Yeah,
You are
bitch,
God.
could.
You can do whatever you want.
Yeah, you're
That's
God.
true,
You can
I
make any decision
could.
you want.
You just
But I
gave us a
will-
ring, so why don't you give us like 80 more? Come on now.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, so good luck. You all succeed on the check. You fly over Rabanastre, and you do see that it is as you remember it was, where the top of the of Bahamut twisted sideways as it came down. So the damage was much less than you remember what it was in your hurried state. So there still was some casualties and some destroyed buildings, but not anywhere near as bad as you initially thought. now that you're seeing it.
Well, let's continue flying on somewhere. What's roughly in the direction if we keep going straight that we could get to?
Roughly if you went in the straight, there would be a yacht straight. If you do a slight veer to the right, you'll be going to Giza. If you go slightly to the left, you can go to Bujerba, which is a sky continent. Which, Ramiel, you're from the continent that Bujerba's on.
Fuck yeah, let's go to the Sky Continent. I'm okay if you guys want to do something different.
No. We need to make it look like we're still flying like straight past, so I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I'm okay with either of those. My vote is Sky Continent.
Perfect. Fun fact, this is actually where you saw a lot of the airships from before going.
Oh.
As people were all going to Pravama. The closest city in Pravama is Bujerba, off on the right side. On the right side of the... Sorry. West side of the Sky Continent. You'll notice that the island itself that Bujerba is on is sunk considerably lower than the others on the continent, such as Buck Hollow and Tot, because there is a lot of mine shafts coming out of the side of Bujerba, and a lot of the sky stones that has kept it lifted in the air for so long have been mined out.
I'm going to go over to Ramiel and very quietly be like, we might want to skip this city if we do not want to give our compatriot depression.
What? Doc, what's wrong with the city?
What? I don't know.
Uru, why do you want to skip the city? I mean, we can skip the city. I just don't want us to look.
Because I'm pretty sure this is where all the refugees from the city came to.
Oh. I think we're going to have to stop really quick and get some fuel. And it'd look weird if we veered off right now.
We should probably not stay too long.
Yeah, that's a good point. Maybe we just stop refueling and get out of here.
All right.
What are y'all talking about?
I just remember it's sad for me to go back to flying islands. It's just where I grew up, and I don't want to think about my childhood. So we're just gonna go away quickly.
Well, that's kind of sad, but okay.
Did Doc believe the lie?
Huh?
I mean, he's not gonna question it, so yeah. He's not. He knows better than to ask about people's past, man.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Poor Doc.
If you want, you can roll a... this Roll20 does not want to open anyone's character sheets from the GM side.
You can't look. You're not allowed.
Only wants to open them from the player side of things.
Weird.
Yeah, it'd be a lot easier.
I mean, do you want me to roll a smooth talk on it?
Yeah, you can roll a smooth talk just to see, like, how convincing it is, whether Doc really wants to or not.
Not very
Well,
convincing.
Not really. Yeah, not too convincing, but Doc could probably just nodding like, "Oh, okay."
Doc's probably busy with something.
So, oh, that's the wrong thing. So you are heading over to Bujerba, and while the assumption is that that's where a lot of refugees are going, you actually hear a lot of cheering and clamoring in the streets, with flags waving and kind of going around. As you see, almost all of the aerodrome landing bays are taken up, which is pretty unusual for what's going on. Do any of you have any lore into any games?
No.
No.
That is A-okay. Because you actually fell into my trap. Because there is a very special thing happening in Bujerba this week.
Damn it, we fell for his trap card.
Yes.
I hate falling for Hubie's trap cards.
I think the only people that know right now what that is Krill and Rimpdork. But you all know too. You go out to start fueling up your airship. It will require about 3,600 gil to do so, to put it back up to max. However you want to do that.
1,200 from each of us.
Or is it 1,200 in total?
3,600 total. As you are filling up, you notice that there are a lot of people in 3 different types of colors, different types of uniforms, all flooding out of the aerodrome onto the streets of Bujerba. There is a massive increase in security to check people out of the aerodrome into the city. If anyone wants to see what's going on.
Yeah, I want
Yes.
to walk up to somebody and see what's going on.
Yeah, you're able to see, you're able to find a Hume that is dressed in, what are the different colors? Oh, let me grab, I don't actually think we'd make it to Bujerba.
Well, surprise, we did.
Surprise, we did. Oh, I just realized what this means too. You see someone dressed in a white and yellow jersey. A Hume who looks at you is like, "Hey, you're here for the big game?
What big game?
It's the start of this year's season for Ulema.
Lemwata?
Ulema, you know, the ball game."
No.
You don't know what Ulema is?
Mm-mm.
Oh, my dude, you gotta watch it. Listen, I have tickets to, well, I have 4 tickets. Unfortunately, my 3 bros weren't able to come with me. So, I was planning on just, hawking the other tickets on, like, the street, but if you want to join, if you can find 2 other people.
Yeah, I know 2 other people.
Well, perfect.
Call you 2 over.
I go over there.
Hey, dudes, what's up?
Going on.
We're all here for the Ulema game.
Do either of you know what that is?
No.
Yeah, none of us know what this game is.
Well, this is a perfect opportunity to learn. So, you know what a ball is.
Yes.
Perfect.
Okay.
Imagine if you had a wide corridor of like just a a Y in the shape of a Y. It's a long corridor, high walls. You have a ball, 3 different teams at the ends of those corridors. The objective is to get the ball to the other teams, but make sure that they can't hit it back to you. So, if you're able to, like, knock them out, score some points, and you score the most points out of other people, then you win the game.
You mean like actually knock them out?
Well, I mean, beating happens occasionally. And
Oh hell yeah, we need to watch this.
hell yeah! Perfect. Yeah. Then, yeah, definitely come in. Like I was telling your friend, this is the first game of the season, and
Okay.
I'm sure there's going to be some honorary, there's going to be moments of silence for what happened in Rabanaster. But the Doves are strong. They're here. We're here. We're going to play. We're going to beat Bujerba. And we're also going to beat the Mulan, the Bold Braves. Let's play. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Great. He pats you all on the back and hands you all tickets next to his seat. Have you been to the sports theater here in Bujerba at all, or have you been to Bujerba before?
Have I been to this particular city before?
It's probably the biggest city on the Sky Continent that you grew up in, so I'll let you make that decision if you want.
Did you just say this city and try not to say Bujerba?
Yes, I did.
It's not that hard of a name, man.
Bujerba.
How is it not that hard of a name and you still added a V somewhere?
I don't know.
Have I been to this city?
No, I have not been here before.
Have I been to this city?
Maybe? I'll let you decide that.
Nah, probably not.
Okay.
I have not.
I just was wondering if Yos was going to call me on saying the city instead of Bujerba.
No. It's only Phil.
Yeah, it's only Phil. We know this.
Come on,
Phil's the
this
one
is
that
common
gets-
knowledge.
Phil gets to be the one that's picked on.
Uh-huh. It's always Phil.
Well, you two haven't been
And
here
I
before.
bought you a book and a cider.
You did. The cider is really good, and the book is really good.
You also only told me about the book. You bought them a cider too?
Ooh.
Oh, sick.
And now you've made me admit that I read on stream, and I hate you for it.
I'm surprised that you admitted to that to me in private. I was
Well,
going to comment on it.
It's a good book.
I believe it. I just didn't think you would admit that to me. I feel honored that you would. But now you did it on stream, so like, I don't know what's special.
Now
about
the
it
entire
anymore.
audience is special.
But QB's the most special of them all.
Aww. Well, thank you. So yeah, the guys, the humans, gonna take you all, by the shoulder, help you all go through a checkpoint. I'm assuming, you're not gonna try and sneak anything through to get into the city.
Nope.
No,
No, we'll go through the checkpoint.
Okay.
sadly.
It takes a little bit of time, but he lets you know, like, hey, you know, it's probably gonna be a couple hours till the game starts. Let's have some good Boucherban cuisine. Have you had any tacos, yakis?
Is there anything sweet?
Yeah, sweet. I mean, we got ice cream.
I love ice cream.
Ooh, ice cream.
All right, looks like ice
Do
cream.
you have
it
any
is.
hot mac?
Is the way to bribe us through ice cream. I'm finding this out real fast.
Well, it used to be Hot Mac in Final Fantasy 69.
It
but,
did used to be Hot Mac.
Yeah. No, it used to be
Man.
Stromboli the most.
It was Stromboli. Stromboli was the way to bribe us. We used Hot Mac to try and bribe others.
Yes.
I miss the Hot Mac jokes. I truly do. They were
Well-
so stupid.
Well, would you like some Hot Mac?
Yeah. I would like some Hot Mac.
Well, now that you've offered it, I don't want it.
Okay, well, we
I
have
would like
like
some hot mac and ice
You,
cream.
Lux.
we can get Hot Mac, we can get ice cream, we can get, like I said, we got hours before the game starts, so it's entirely up to us what we want to do for the day. As you're leaving the aerodrome, you see that the streets are packed of three different color combinations: black and blue, white and yellow, and where's the last one? Red and blue. As people are cheering and singing songs, most of the people are in the black and blue, and white and yellow, and only few are in the red and blue, since Mulan is on the complete opposite side of the world.
So new friend of ours.
Yes.
Who are we rooting for?
Well, I'm from Rabanastre, so I'm rooting for the Doves. That is what the white and yellow jersey is for.
Okay, Doves. Got it.
If you want to be a local in Bougerba, then you want to be with the Jackals, the black and blue. And if you want to be real niche, you can vote for literally anyone else, depending on where you come from. But there's only one other team playing here in Bougerba today. All the other teams are playing in different places across the world, across Ivalice. But yeah,
Okay.
Doves, Rabanastre, Doves. And so it will take me a little bit to set up the narrator minigame. In fact, you three could join if you want, playing as some of the professional players for the Rabanastre Doves.
I
That
kind of
is-
want to hear how you narrate it.
What?
That's my personal. I said I want to hear how you narrate it. That's my personal opinion, though.
Yeah, I could do that. Haven't done it in months since the last play test that we've done.
Yeah, so no time to practice like the present, right?
That's true. It would be especially fun since I'm still a little under the weather. So, yeah, let's do that. After a break. So, if you're new to Steal the Skies, thank you and welcome. This is a four group campaign that spans over an entire world, where everyone is playing groups of sky pirates, and they all happen at the same time and every session is every other week. Halfway through the session, so 2 hours in, we take a 10 to 15 minute break, and afterwards we have a little bit of a character quiz. Speaking of character quiz, also thank you for the follow. Character quiz. Is your character religious? So when I said that you nailed you nailed it on the head, Yos, on answering this week's quiz, you did.
Whoops. I think this is not the first time I've done that either.
No, it's not. You do it quite frequently.
Yeah, you've done it with some of the family relationships where you would expand on the answer and answer like the following weeks, I think.
Yeah. I mean, that one, all the questions were tied together, so if anyone expanded, then they would have answered the rest of the questions for the season.
Then it would have been a test to see if you remembered the answer the next week.
Yes, it would have been. So, we're going to take a 10 to 15 minute break. I'm going to set up the mini game, which is a game that has mechanics, so it's not just me narrating. We can have this be played, and I do. Oh, that's something I forgot to mention with the Evlorb. I'll bring that up after the break. Yeah. We'll be back 10-15 minutes. We got a bunch of fan-made art. Don't go anywhere. Bye. Hello, and welcome back to Steal the Skies. The little buff boys.
Buff, boys.
That's not the tune.
Yeah.
But I admire you for trying. Where we last left off, we were going to go watch a new Lemma tournament. Well, a game specifically, which happens between 3 teams. If you find mini games that catch your fancy, this group specifically, I can add you to the Discord channels, which they're from. And then you can preview all the content in the future, and even access to play the mini games in the future as well. But that's upon interest. But for now, it should be on the stream itself. But before we get to that, I gave you all a question. That question being for your characters: is your character religious? Now, when I ask religiosity, given that I am a major in it, this could be a very open-ended question, but specifically faith-based. Does your character believe in something that is... Item? What item are you gifting? What item are we gifting? That's a 76. I was not preparing for this.
Wow.
but I will have this open. Where's my item table? There it is. Ooh, that's a fun one. I will give it to you after this question.
You have to get through the question first?
Yes, you have to get through the question first.
Ugh. Rip off.
The question being, are you religious in the sense of does your character have any beliefs of external forces that cannot be physically measured? So this could be like luck, superstition, spiritualism, deities, anything like that. First off, Phil, is Ramiel religious in any way?
Yes, they believe in sort of a karmic balance in the universe. Where, you know, if you try and better the world around you, it will better things. But it's also like the law is not what makes something good.
Perfect, thank you. Yosifer, is Doc religious in any way?
No. Not at all. I don't think he thinks about that kind of stuff. I know he's not religious, but I don't think he thinks about, well, if I'm not religious, what do I believe in? If that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's just a flat no.
Yeah, that's fair. I did specify that it could be anything within that category.
I
And
just wasn't sure if I was explaining it right.
no, I get it. And Lux, is Uru 6 religious in any way?
Yes.
Knowing
I'm
his
sorry.
background.
I'm sorry, did you want elaboration on that, or is a yes sufficient?
Well, given that Uru 6 comes to helping from the branch, yeah, I mean, elaborate as much as you want, or you could just say yes.
So we've kind of been to his church where he prays at in season 1. He kind of follows a certain priestess. I don't know. I don't remember the actual name of religion or sect.
The Iokas Brotherhood is a branch of the Light of Kiltius.
Yeah, that's what he is.
Yes. Light of Kiltius is the major religion in the Final Fantasy XII area. And so, Light of Kiltius is a lot more pragmatic. So there are a lot more opportunities for schisms to happen throughout that aren't messy. So peaceful schisms, I should say.
Well, that's nice. Probably makes my character sad, but it's nice.
So, last we left off, you were going to you were invited to watch the first game of the season of Ulema. As you are going through the stadium, you hear a newly familiar voice pop up behind you. Hey, by the way, I forgot to mention this on the airship.
Ah!
By the way, Evlorp here. One thing I forgot to mention. Glad to see that you're here. In a decent number of time. Hard to say exactly how long from now in this world's terms. Excuse me. But let's say season 5, whatever that means. Don't worry about you don't need to worry about that. But season 5, I'm hosting a tournament of sorts between Sky Pirates. Both the Sky Pirates that I am giving these limit breaks to, and Sky Pirates I'm not. Just coming together, having a big tournament. This is going to involve hunts, competitions, mini game contests, Ulema tournaments. So, if you want to win as many prizes, as many trophies as you want, be prepared to do a lot of fun games and stuff.
Oh, okay, but are you gonna just keep appearing out of random air?
Only if I remember things that I forgot. I think that should be the last one, though.
Are you going to keep appearing behind us?
Yeah, that is also a very important question.
Also, are you squatting?
Yes, I've been squatting for the last 20 years.
Why
So,
would you
yes.
stop now? Jeez, Ramiel.
Can we
Yeah.
put some bells on you for when you appear behind people so they're warned?
All right, I'll come out of more comical places then.
Perfect.
Like maybe I'll come out of he snaps and pops out of a trash can. Out of here! Yay! Now isn't that funny?
No.
Well, here's a fish scale for your trouble, and he hands you a fish scale.
I hand it over to Doc.
Thanks.
That was gifted
Did you
by
just hand us
Mora.
trash?
Thank you, Morat.
So, yeah, prepare for season 5. It's going to be in Ambervale, so kind of the center, big city of the entire world. Gonna be a little bit difficult for you and a couple more sky pirating teams to get there, but who knows? Maybe you'll be in that area by this point. If you aren't aware, Ambervale is the capital city of the Rosarian Empire. Woo! Longtime rival of the Arcadian Empire and the Holy Edoran Empire. Anywho, that's it. So if you have any questions, reach out. I might be able to. I might come in. Who knows? I might find it funny to not. Have fun with Ulema today.
Thanks.
And he poofs and disappears, squats out of existence.
Okay, I imagine for him squatting out of existence, he does a squat. And he just keeps going down, and his legs start to rise up towards him, and he just sort of shrinks out of perspective and disappears.
That's exactly what I was thinking too.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, that is actually perfect. So, you're going through the stadium. You come out of the tunnels, and you can see that there is kind of a pit with a Y corridors, like divots into the pit, and seats that go up more high than out to look down into the Y. From here, you can see that 3 teams of 4 walk out of each end, the top left, top right, and bottom entranceways into the corridor before the door closes behind. You will notice that there are 3 markings on each corridor, and the person that invited you to watch will happily explain. So, the rules of Ulema is that you have a rubber ball that you need to hit to your other teams. If you hit the ball over to another team and all 4 people aren't able to return the ball, and it goes into the back area of a team, then you score a point. If whenever a point is scored, everyone rotates clockwise, and then it goes to the new serve. To be able to return the ball, you have to hit it with any part of your body. You can't grab the ball, and you have to either punch it, booty bump it, hip check it, kick it, anything like headbutt, anything like that. If it bounces off the wall, that's perfectly fine. Bounces off the floor, that's perfectly fine. You just want to catch it before it gets to the end of your area, and make sure that it doesn't get stuck in the middle. If it gets stuck in the middle on a serve, then everyone rotates as normal, but you actually lose a point. Because you shouldn't be that bad at serving. And so, first to 8 wins. And as he finishes explaining the rules and basically how it goes down, a announcement comes over the PA saying, "Welcome everybody to this season's first game of Ulema. We have the Bujerba Jackals, the Rabanastre Doves, the Muland Braves." And at each announcement, the crowd cheers for their favorite team, and flags are waving in the air. But do you want to give a moment of silence to the lives lost in Rabanastre earlier this month? I want you all to roll me a magic default +10. Except for Lux. Lux, yours is just a straight +10. Or just straight magic default.
Okay.
Ooh, Phil.
I did it.
You did do it.
Hey!
Oh.
Nice.
Hey.
Oh, it's just me who failed, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Botched.
just as God intended.
Yos, as you are hearing the announcement, they only mentioned that only 327 people lost their lives due to the destruction of Bahamut.
Okay.
Phil and Lux, when they list that, it's It feels kind of fuzzy. Like your head feels fuzzy. Like there's something that something that instantly tries to put you in like a dreamlike trance for a split second. Just as that number is being announced.
Do we hear the number at all?
No. It's like when you're in the middle of a dream and you're trying to read a number off of something, but it just really, you can't really make it out.
Oh no.
I shake my head and just be like, huh. And don't think a second thought about it.
I pull out my notebook that I do a lot of my invention notes and diagrams and work projects on, and actually make a note of that weird feeling.
Perfect. Well, after that, the stadium goes silent, bows their head as they pay their respects to those that lost their lives in the unfortunate accident. Thank you for that moment of silence. And now we are ready to play ball. I don't think that's copyrighted, is it?
I
Not by baseball?
don't think so.
Perfect. I know that there are some things that are really basic that are copyrighted. So great.
It might be a trademark, but it would apply to its specific thing.
Okay.
Like there's Monster Cables, Monster Energy drinks. They're not the same company, even though they're both Monster. But because they're separate things, it's fine. And this is a TTRPG and not a professional ball game, so
True.
I think you'd be fine.
Perfect. Then we'll leave it at that. And with that, the ball head is passed on to the Gria for that is in the forward right for the Bujerba Jackals. Let's see, who is that? Right. She's going to hold the ball up high. She's going to toss it up high and do a fast serve. Oh, it would help if I do the correct thing. Woo!
I mean, if you want to.
Yeah, if I want to. That is almost didn't do so well with the 91. Could have been a really bad serve, but thankfully, starting off with a fast serve means that the volley is starting at plus 20. And she's going to be sending it over to the Mulan Brave. Mulan Brave is going to one of them is not able to catch it just in time, but the ball is going straight for the Moogle, but the Gria on the forward side is able to intercept it, hit it back for a basic hit and send it back to the Jackals. both the Gria and the Hume at the front of the Jackals are able to recognize the ball. Since you can only hit the ball once on your team consecutively, the Hume takes control and hits it back with a spin ball, which she's going to send it over to the Doves. Let me double check. Yes, that will remove that. Remove the modifier, and that is a crit. That moves the modifier down an extra 10. Ball's coming straight for the Gria and the Bonga at the front of the Rabanastre Doves. The Bonga is definitely going to be able to reach it, so he hits it. Let's see, the Bonga focuses on basic. Well, that's very nice. Is going to just do a basic serve right over to the Braves. Is able to make it over. So it's up to the Gria and the Moogle at the front of the Mulan Braves to be able to catch it. The Gria is able to see it. The Moogle is as well. Thankfully, the Moogle is the one that needs to hit it. So, Moogle will add spin to this ball, bring in -10 in the future, and hit it back to the Doves. The Bonga was the last one to hit on the Doves. The Bonga would not be able to catch it, but thankfully for them, the Gria does. And she's going to add her own spin, making this a -30 modifier to future checks on this ball as she hits it over to the Jackals. And she botches and isn't able to get it over. So that is 1 point for the Braves.
Gentlemen, you hate to hear it, but the Braves are on the board.
They're the ones furthest out of town, and they but they have had a couple successes in the past. And with that, everyone rotates one in their lineup. So that's how a volley of Ulema goes. Thank you for helping with the commentary.
You're welcome. Sorry it was rather late into it.
No, that's perfectly fine. I want to make sure that you got to see what all the moving pieces look like first. I don't know how much of that I can do just consecutively with the way my throat is right now.
I mean, do you want us to help in some way?
Would you like to control any of these?
Sure.
Who wants to... Oh, wait, right. Shoot. I need to give you access to this game. I know how to do that. It is giving Boat 2 permissions to this channel. Hey, so now you all should see all of the background stuff for Ulema in the last season and what this first season is, as well as the rules and how to and the Roll20 minigame. But for now, since it could probably take a little bit to get in here. Would you like to play as the Doves?
Sure.
All right. Which Dove players do you all want to be?
Where should we be seeing this again?
It should be on the, let's see, in the Diegetic Entertainment.
There it is.
Discord channel. Yeah. Ordalia Ulema League. At the very top is the Roll20 minigame. And so as you are getting in, I will let you know that there are 3 different ways to serve and return the ball. There is basic serve, basic returns, and there are fast serves, fast returns, and spin serves and spin returns. The easy serve is I should make that 0. The easy serve is the easiest one to do. It doesn't reduce the modifier as much, while the fast serve is hard to perform, and spin serve is the hardest. Basically, when serving, you want to decide what difficulty you want to start the volley at, because the volley is basically on a chart on the left side of the Ulema courts. And so it will be entirely based on what you are setting the difficulty for future awareness checks and brawl checks to be.
Okay. I think I will learn this best by just going through it and trying to figure out the roles as we go.
Yeah, exactly. And so, let me know when you are all ready to, or is there a specific character that you'd want to play as? We have the Angel, the Bonga, the Seek, and the Gria.
I mean, I gotta support the other Angel.
Fair, yep. The Angel's awareness is, let me grab this. Awareness is A2. And accuracy is 88. Lux, who would you like to play as?
I want to play as the Seek.
As the Seek, perfect. Uh, 85 awareness and accuracy of 75. And Yos, who would you like to play as?
I don't know. Fucking hold on.
Yeah.
I don't know, because my computer isn't fucking working.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Is it giving you issues getting into the new game?
Yeah, it's just not loading it.
Oh. Well, in that case, we can focus on just the awareness and accuracy and do the rolls on the base Roll20.
Well, I don't know what all...
We can help you with that.
Pissing me off. What are the options for the people?
The Benga and the Gria.
I'll do the Gria, I guess.
All right, perfect. Let's see, Gria for the doves. 81 and 91 for those stats. A1. All right, perfect. In that case, when it comes in your direction, we'll holler you out. Holler at you. Yes. So, Mulan Braves. Since they got the last point, they were going to serve. This Gria is going to give it a spin ball. Oh, whoops. I selected the wrong layer to affect the thingy. So, not only did a spin ball in your direction, but also did a really heavy spin, so it's just no modifiers starting up. So, Phil, roll me a D100 with no modifiers.
85. My accuracy is 88, awareness is 82, so I don't know.
So, the first thing that you're going for when the ball is coming at you is rolling for your awareness. So
I was not aware of it.
you are not aware, but it's not a botch, so it's not coming to bean you at least.
But that's something.
Yes. If you were to get beamed, then bad things would happen. Thankfully, but if both two people in the front fail but not botch their rolls, it then goes to the two people in the back to be able to catch the ball. Thankfully, the Bongo was able to catch it just barely, and is going to be sending a basic one over at the Jackals. And is able to do so. The Gria and the Hume over at the Jackals are preparing for the ball incoming, and the Gria is able to catch it, and let's see, what is her main thing? Fast! So she's going to decrease the modifier by 10 and send it back to the Rabanastre Doves. Unfortunately, she misses getting it for the Doves, gets a little bit sloppy, and it heads over to the Mulan Braves. Thankfully, if you fail a return, but you are able to recognize it. Instead of it not being able to go back, it just goes to the wrong team.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, so in the future, it's definitely something where you can stay in, and it's not the worst. It's not the end of the world. The top grade of the Mulan Braves is able to is able to recognize and sets up for the return. Let's see, that one is going to do a spin ball right over to the Jackals. So a spin ball is going to reduce this to a -30 modifier. And they got it. I was expecting that they wouldn't. So that's why I was sending it to. So part of the meta is that if you're expecting it to be a difficult check, you want to send it to the team you think isn't going to be able to. You want to send it to the better of the two teams, thinking it's going to go to the other one. The human Legria prepare to hit the ball back. One of them didn't botch it, but they failed the check. The other one had previously hit the ball. So they're going to let it go past them to the team, to their back line. And with a -30, that Hume needed to get a 48, and it is not successful. The Bridgeover Jackals, it hits their back wall, and the Braves get one more point.
Braves are kicking ass.
They are.
Crowd can't be happy about that with them being the main away team.
They absolutely cannot, but...
Shit, are we about to experience after sports riot?
I hope we don't, but it is entirely possible that we will.
We just going into cities and we're trashing them.
Well, I mean, that is one way to get some free cards for other minigames. And since there's a point, all the teams rotate by one. Which means Lux and Phil are now the ones in the top row for Rabbit Doves.
We are all doomed.
Just so that you can get a taste for more hands-on experience. Phil, how about
Yes.
you serve this turn?
Okay.
Serving is always done by the forward rightmost player. Usually it's whichever team scored last, but I want you all to have more hands-on experience. So, serving happens by deciding what kind of difficulty you want to start the volley on. Whether that's a basic serve, which is +30, fast serve +20, or spin serve +10.
I want to attempt a spin serve.
All right, perfect.
So just roll a D100 +10.
Yes.
56.
All right, perfect. In that case, you are able to spin it correctly. Where are you spinning it to?
I'm going after the Braves because they're winning.
All right, perfect. You spin on over to the Braves. Let's see, that is a 72, 71. Yeah, they were both able to recognize it. And the one that's going to that's going to hit it back is going to give it a, is that spin? Yeah, spin. So they're going to reduce the modifier by 20 and try and hit it back to you. Ooh, 25. That means that it will be successful. So the ball is coming for you and Lux. Phil and Lux, you both need to make an awareness check. -10.
72.
16.
Nice. Wait, would it be more? I think I'm doing my math wrong. I think it would be +10 if we don't have the skills. If we're adding it to the roll itself. And we need to be below the skill. This roll will be fine. So luckily, Phil, you did not botch. And Lux, your roll was below your awareness, which means that you are able to recognize the ball. And if neither of you had hit it yet this volley, either of you could choose to hit it, but you cannot hit it consecutively. So Lux, you can either hit it back or allow your back people to have a try.
I will let the back people have a chance to try.
All right. In that case, Yos, roll an awareness with the -10 modifier.
How do I do that manually again?
It's just roll D100. 1D100. All right, you're in there. Oh, I guess it's / roll 1D100.
And then it's just -10 with no space, right?
Yep.
$44.
All right, perfect. In that case, you both are able to recognize the ball. And so you can either... and so you can hit it back, since your accuracy is a lot better than theirs.
Okay.
And with that, you can decide if you want to give it a basic return, a fast return, a spin return, and decide on which team you want it to go to.
What team was Phil focusing on?
The Braves.
The Braves, because they're winning.
Okay. Then I'm gonna hit it back to them.
Perfect. What kind of spin or what kind of return will you give it?
I'm gonna try and do a spin.
Spin. That'll give it a -30. And so, roll D100 -30. Hey, you're able to get it on over there. The two Greers on the front are preparing for the ball to come back. Let's see. 62. She need to get a 62. I think she hit last time though. So they are the bottom Gria is not able to recognize the ball trajectory on its return back to their side. But the other one is able to recognize it. However, since she previously hit the ball, she's going to let it fly back to the back row to see if they can have better luck. Ooh. And yes, the back row bottom Gria is able to recognize it just fine. Let's gonna try to just add a little speed to it. Don't want to do anything too crazy. And send it back your way. They need to get a 48. Unfortunately, they're not successful with that. So their trajectory was incorrect, and it heads on over to the Jackals. Dang. Both front lines of the Jackals are able to successfully identify it with rolls like that. And they're just going to do a basic serve, basic return to try and send it back to the Braves. And are not successful. So, they tried hitting it back to the Braves. The ball is too fast, too spinny, too confusing, and it bounces over to the Doves. For Phil and Lux to see if you can recognize it and try and hit it back.
It's a minus 40 at the moment.
Yes. All right. Yeah, I just realized if we're modifying the roll itself, it should be plus. But that is A-okay for this round. Phil and Lux, you are able to recognize the ball. And either of you can hit it back. In any way that
Lux,
wish.
do you want to take a swing at the ball?
Yeah.
I did not make out what you just said, sorry.
Sure.
All right. What kind of return do you want to give it?
Just the basic.
The basic. And who do you want to send it to?
So if I fail at it, it's gonna go to the opposite one, right?
Correct.
I'm gonna shoot it towards the Braves.
All right. Send it on over.
Still minus 40?
Yes. Yeah, that'll send it on over to the Braves.
Whoops.
Hey, you did a good job with getting over there. The front two people of the Braves aren't going to... Actually, so the top Gria isn't able to recognize it in time. And it goes straight for the bottom Gria and smacks him right in the face.
It's implied.
And that is a point for the Rabbinaster Doves.
We did it!
Woohoo! We're on the board!
Smash someone in the face to get on the board. Was it worth it?
Yes,
Yes.
because violence. I mean, no, we wouldn't do violence.
Never. This group, least violent bunch ever. So in the mechanics of the International League, the sports league, if someone gets beamed at least twice in one game, then they need to sit out for a number of games equal to the extra amount of times that they got beaten. So if someone gets beamed 3 times in one game, then they need to sit out for 2 games. So if you ever want to do anything illegal and take hits out on people,
Shit, that's exactly what we should do. I mean,
and then bet on that,
we would never do that.
yeah, you'd never do that. I'm just giving you more things to commit crimes on. That's amazing.
Oh, what boat do you think you're talking to?
The crime boat? Yeah. Well, top of the volley. Lux, you get to serve, as Yos and Lux are now in the forward positions. What kind of serve do you want to give it? And who do you want to give it to?
Do a fast serve.
Fast serve.
Right to the Braves.
Ugh.
Do I get the plus 20?
Yeah, make it plus 20. Oh, sorry, minus 20, since you want to get below your thing. Yeah, we're going to do this more correct for this volley. Yep, your accuracy got it correct. And you hit on over to, you said the Braves?
Yeah.
All right, perfect. We'll see what the Moogle and this Gria have to say about that. They have pretty decent accuracies. The Moogle is able to recognize it and is going to give it a, let's see, spin back on over to you. So spin will reduce this to 0. And so it is now up to Lux and Yos with an awareness of no modifiers to try and catch it. Or recognize it. (76) and 46 do succeed. Lux, since you were the last one on the doves to touch the ball. It would be advised to not do so on this hit. So, Yos, would you like to return it or give it to the people in the back?
For now, I'll give it to the people in the back for now.
All right. In that case, Phil,
Hello.
roll an awareness.
Any modifier on this?
No modifier.
62. I'm aware.
Hey, you both are aware. Do you want to hit the ball?
I want to return the ball.
Perfect. What kind of hit do you want to give it, and where do you want to send it to?
I want to do a fast hit towards the Braves.
Hey, perfect. Do a D100 plus 10. And that
Okay,
is below
67.
that is below your accuracy, so they have to. So the ball is fast, has a tiny bit of spin, and is headed on over. The Moogle is very aware of the ball, but the Moogle was also the last one to hit it. So,
Clown.
thankfully, the Gria also has an amazing awareness. So, the Gria is going to give it just a basic push on back over to you. That would be in total. Yeah, so it's not going to succeed on getting over to you. Instead, it's going to head on over to the Jackals, who may have felt a little left out so far in this volley. But we're including them. It's fine. They're allowed to play too. Ooh. Yes. The Hume is not able to recognize the ball, even though it's not too terribly difficult right now. However, the forward Gria is able to recognize it. And is going to make it a fastball. And send it on over to the Braves. Just returning it on back. So that brings 64, and Gria is able to succeed. The Moogle and the Gria are preparing for the return. Wow, the Moogle got 2 threes in a row. What a lucky little Moogle.
That Moogle knows everything.
Ulemma was originally designed for flyers, so it makes sense. Moogle's going to add some spin to it and send it back to the Jackals. Jeez,
Sure is.
Wow, I was planning on it not going to them.
But I said no.
Yeah, I don't know why that was plus 80. So the Hume was able to recognize it. I don't know why it added an extra plus 40, but yeah, the Jackal's front Hume should have been able to recognize it. Yeah, and so they're going to put more spin in it. They're gonna make it fast and head it back on over to. Oh, huh, weird. And head it back on over to the Braves. Oh, I get why that happened. Okay, yeah. And they are not able to succeed on that, and it heads on over to the Doves for Lux and Yos to see if you can be aware of the ball. Roll a D100 plus 50.
I'm aware.
Yeah,
I am not.
you are not able to succeed on the awareness, but Lux, you can hit the ball back if you so choose.
Question.
Yes.
If I try to hit it and I fail, does it just go back to the back part, or
I didn't hear the first part of that.
if I try to hit it back and I fail?
If you
What
fail, then it
happens?
goes to the unintended team.
Okay, so there's not a loss per se, like unless I botch it, I assume.
Right.
Okay. I'm going to put spin on the ball.
All
Spin
right.
that ball.
Spin will reduce it to a minus 70. So give a roll plus 70.
I'm going to aim for the Braves. Do we get anything for almost hitting 200?
That would be nice, but nope, it just goes over to the Jackals instead. Where let's see if they're able to succeed. the forward two people are not able to succeed. So it goes to the back row team. And they were not able to succeed. So it goes right past the Jackals. And that is a point for the Doves.
But isn't 93 above? Or is it 95 and above?
95 and above.
Okay.
Woohoo! 2 points.
We did it!
Yeah. For this, since we started like halfway through the stream, we could do first to 3 instead of the 8 that normal games are. I don't want to keep you here too long, and I just realized what time it was. All right, with that, looks like the Rabanastre Doves are really picking it up. They have now tied 2-2 with the Mulan Braves.
Angles aren't even in this game. It's just going back and forth between the Doves and the Braves, and the Jackals are just watching the volley, never getting a chance to get their hands on the ball.
Oh my goodness. The marker isn't exactly wanting to cooperate with me right now. There we go. Okay. There we go. Since you scored, Yosifer,
Yes.
what kind of serve do you want to give this?
What are the options again?
You got
Sorry.
No, that's fine. You got basic serve, which is the easiest. You got fast serve, and then you have spin serves, which is the hardest.
I'll do fast serve.
All right, perfect.
What am I rolling?
First, who are you sending it to?
I don't know. Who should I send it to?
We've been throwing everything at the Braves, I think.
Well,
But if we give it to the Braves, then the Braves could possibly get the point.
That is true. If we give it to the Braves, they could possibly score. So throwing it at the Jackals probably isn't a bad idea right now.
okay. I'll throw it at the Jackals then.
All right. Roll a D100 minus 20. Hey, perfect. That is within your accuracy, so you're able to hit it on over to the Jackals. They are preparing to return the ball. The human degree are lining up, and they are both able to recognize it. So the Hume is going to hit it back with a bunch of spin. Right back at you. And they're able to hit it towards you. So, Yos, make an awareness.
Just a flat awareness.
Yep, just flat, so D100. Perfect. It is not coming to bean ya. The Bonga is going to take a step, or the Bonga is going to let it pass on by to Lux and Phil. So you two, yeah.
Nice.
Nice. If this was still the previous game, that would be a crit. And so, yeah, either of you can hit it back.
Go
You
for
mind
it.
if I try hitting it back? Sweet.
Yeah, go ahead.
I want to put some spin on the ball, so it's what, plus 20?
Yes.
Okay. I believe that makes it.
Yes, that'll make it. Who are you setting it to?
I'm sending it to the Jackals.
All right, Jackals. The Hume was the last person to... Oh, no. The Hume was the last person to get it. They completely... Oh, wait, no, never mind. That's not a botch. That was just a failure to read and recognize it. Dang, I was excited. Nope. Oh, their awareness is so high. Their awareness is 100. Dang. The Gria, somehow, you think she's not gonna get it. She's not really paying attention. But in a split second, does a little, roundhouse kick. And tries hitting it back with a fastball. Back towards the Doves. So that's going to be a plus 30. And is not going to be successful. It is going to the Braves instead. They both recognize it. The Gria is going to go for it. This Gria prefers hitting a fastball right back at the Jackals. But we'll see if they're successful. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that'd be more successful. So, it's now up to the Jackals to recognize it. The Hume doesn't recognize the ball coming at them. The Gria does, but the Gria was also the last person to hit it. So, she lets it fly back to the support group. Who I think both of them are able to recognize that. Yes, they're both able to recognize that. So the Gria is going to do a gentle push back to the Braves and not succeed. So it's heading on over to the Rabanasser Doves at a 40 modifier. Yosifer,
Yes.
roll a D100 plus 40. Unfortunately, neither you nor your Benga compatriot in the front are able to recognize it. Luckily, neither of you botch. It just zooms right past the two of you. Lux and Phil, need you to pick this up.
What's the modifier? Minus 40?
Plus 40 right now to
Plus
the D100.
Hey, I'm aware of it.
Hey, perfect. It would be a minus 40 if we had the whole skill thing, because that affects the modifier affects the skill threshold, but yeah. So you both are able to recognize it. Phil, you were the last one to touch the ball on the Doves team. So, Lux, what kind of return do you want to give it?
I want to spin it right at the Braves.
All right, spin it right at the Braves. That's going to give it a 60 modifier. And it's gonna spin on. It's gonna spin towards the center, hit the wall, and head on over to the Jackals. And let's see what they
I
can
hit it to the right spot. Question mark, question mark.
Question mark, question mark. Neither of the front lines of the Jackals recognize the ball. It soars right past them in its spinning arc. Ooh. Oh, it was the Greer that was the last one to hit on the team. Yes? Yeah, it was. Ah. The back Greer is the only person to recognize the ball coming in. Unfortunately, the back Greer is also the last one to hit it on the Bougerba Jackals, meaning it soars past all four players of the Bougerba Jackals into the back zone of the Jackals, causing a 3-2-0 game in the Rabanastre Doves lead. And the crowd goes
Go
wild.
Doves!
And that is Ulema. If you do catch it on like a TV at a pub in the future or on the radio or anything like that, it'll be a little less in depth. Won't take as much time as that. But yeah, that's one of the mini games in Steal the Skies.
Nice.
Very nice.
And it will be one of the mini games that is an option at the Season 5 tournament. That the funny squatting man told you about. So after the game, the Hume that brought you there got you the tickets, stretches and cheers like, oh my goodness, that was so good. Oh, the Doves did amazing. Doves, Doves, Doves. Oh, thank you so much, you three, for joining me on that. That was so good. You did amazing. That was fun.
I'm happy your team won.
Honestly, with a game like that, our team won. No matter who any of us were rooting for. Unless you're rooting for the Jackals or the Braves. Definitely their teams did not win. Other than that. What are you three going to be up to now?
I mean, I guess we can explore the city some.
Perfect. In the city of Bougerba. Let me pull up the city information. Bougerba itself is considered to be a full city, so it has an aerodrome and all of the amenities you would expect from a city. So all of the crafting shops, metal, wood, clothing, gem, herbs, spoils. It has gaming shops, so you can.
Do they have a hunting hall?
Yes, they do. Would you like to go to the hunting hall first?
Should we check that out and see if we can make some money while we're here, since we just spent a lot on fuel?
Sure.
As you guys do that, I actually have something I want to check out?
Oh, what would you like to check out?
I want to do some streetwise to see if I can find others of our illegal.
Oh yeah.
To see, if there's any jobs, but like crime jobs.
Yeah. Roll a. Let's see. Roll a streetwise plus 20. Oh yeah, you are able to find several sources that would be similar to that you would recognize from working closely with Molenkamp. There's a there's someone in Bujerba who I need to give a name to, who kind of runs a bit of an underground business, whose main front man is a big, scary-looking man with a scar on his face.
So this is like actually the organization?
One of the organizations that the Iokas Brotherhood works with.
Okay. I go up to the guy. I'm like, hi. I'm wondering if you have any jobs. Who can I speak to?
Jobs.
Indeed.
Oh, you're one of Molenkamp's pets, are you not?
Indeed.
Huh. Yeah, I'll see what I have for you. Just it may take some time. Come back in a couple days.
Appreciated. And I leave.
All right, perfect. As you were doing that, I'm currently getting a list of items to grab, a list of less sketchy jobs to do. And all right. So, Ramiel, you are going to the Hunters Guild Hall to look for less sketchy jobs to do?
Yep.
All right. There you will see an angel behind the desk. She's about as tall as you are. And she's like, hey, welcome. You haven't seen you at this hall before.
No, I normally have worked out of the Rabanastre Hall, but you know.
Oh, yes. Yeah, my condolences.
Thank you.
Yeah, I heard that the hall was caught up in everything, so
It unfortunately was, so, looking for some work elsewhere.
yeah, that's understandable. Well, Can I have your Sky Pirate crew name to check in your
Little
team?
Buff Boys.
Little buff boys. She pulls up the old computer set, starts typing it in. Yes, little buff boys. Looks like you're tier 1 Sky Pirates. In that case, we have three of those. We have a house sitting that for about an evening or for a couple days. It's a pretty simple one. You just have to make sure robbers don't come in. Don't trash the rich person's house. Just simple. Delivering a guard? It says guard, but I think they mean gourd. I'm not exactly sure. It might have been a typo when it was put in. That kind of happens, processing. And looks like and making a ramp. That's an interesting one. I guess it's pretty handy. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll take all 3.
Oh, perfect. Yeah. The house sitting one will the guard or gourd. Yeah, double check with the person that submitted it. Here's their contact information. Exactly what they mean by that. House sitting should start in next week, and crafting an item shouldn't be that difficult. Is that everything that I can help you with?
That is it. Thank you.
All right, perfect. You're welcome. Enjoy your stay in Bujerba, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you. And is there anything that you want to do, Yos?
Not particularly.
Okay.
Not really.
Could I advertise Triple Triad or King's Gambit that you can purchase from the store?
Do you want me to purchase Triple Triad cards that badly?
I want you to have fun.
Well, we are having fun.
I know. I got so many games for everyone.
But
Yeah, but
we
we don't want to take all of
crimes
them. There's
to
other
do.
boats.
Yeah, we gotta leave some stuff for the other boats.
Yeah, we're taking up all the crime, so like...
Yeah, nobody else can have crime. That's us. We take all the crime. Everyone else can do everything else.
That's true, but I don't think crime is gonna be one of the games at the tournament.
Right,
How
but we're
Well,
dare
winning,
you,
right?
God, not have
Maybe
crime?
it should be.
But we're winning, right?
Yeah, we're winning, right, God? God?
God?
You know what? Sure. Yeah.
Yeah!
You're winning the crime. Ugh. Yep.
God, I showed you my crime. Please respond.
I just like showing off the Triple Triad. That's all.
I know you were very excited about it.
Yeah, you got all the Final Fantasy 69 people on there.
You do.
Uh-huh.
QB, how much is one pack?
Yeah,
10
how much is
gil.
a pack?
Just
Hey.
10 gil, yeah.
I'll buy a pack of Triple Triad cards.
Yeah.
I'll buy a pack of Triple Triad cards.
All
It's
right.
only 10 gil.
Yes.
I'll buy 5 packs of Triple Triad cards.
Whoa! Bank breaker over here. Look at little Mr. Rich Man.
Actually, you know what? Are they like magic cards? Do they come in boxes?
Oh God. Oh God.
I'll buy
Uh,
a box of Triple Triad cards.
Yeah, that'll be 100 gil for 10 packs.
Okay.
Wait, do I not have this as a scene for you guys? Oh, I haven't used it yet.
Still want my 1-pack.
Yeah, one pack. I can't get addicted to collecting these cards. I've learned my lesson with Yu-Gi-Oh!
Ramael will fall down the same addiction I have of spending so much money on little bits of cardboard.
Yeah, I bet you do, Phil.
Cardboard crack.
I've spent so much money on magic cards.
I've heard
There
Belle
it is.
tell me about what one card costs. I can't imagine.
I have a deck in a backpack in the other room. That last time I did the math on how much it cost, it was just shy of $3,000.
Jesus fucking Christ!
Ooh.
That's not my most expensive deck.
Yeah, it checks out.
So,
So,
do you need an intervention? It sounds like you might.
No, because I did not spend $3,000 on that deck. I've been playing forever and card prices have gone up.
Doesn't mean that you don't need an intervention.
I mean, you're probably correct.
probably. Well, who bought 1-pack?
I believe Lux and I bought 1-pack each.
All right. In that case, let's start with you, Yos. Which pack do you want to purchase? The Sho, Mugi, Vili, Tsukume, or Mo pack?
I mean, I'm kind of biased here. Can I change my answer to 2-pack?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna
That'd
buy
be 20
2-pack.
gil.
Okay.
Who are you purchasing?
Oh, I'm gonna buy 1 Mugi and 1 Sho.
All right. Which one are you going to open first?
Let's open the Sho one first.
All right. Sho, here we come. You got a Ghost Lass. You got a Prince Arthur. And you got, for the final, a Sho. Look at that. And so,
Woo!
yeah.
Where do I actually put these?
Oh, you can put on your Excel sheet. I figured out a way that makes it easy that I can do after the fact, so that you can add it to, so that you can make decks in the minigame game. But yeah, none of these are hollow. So normal Ghost Lass, normal Prince Arthur, and normal Sho. Let me know when you have that all written down.
I'm just trying to do cliff notes.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, perfect. Moving on to the Mugi.
The Mugi pack. Let's fucking go.
For the Mugi pack, we have Lakshmi, we have Wraith, and we have a holographic Doom Train.
It was Lakshmi. What's the second one? Sorry, it's
Wraith?
not. This stream is very behind for me.
Yeah, it's yeah. I have a lot of processes going on to make this function, so my computer is slow with that.
Computer.
Lakshmi, Wraith, and holographic Doom Train.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So those are the 6 cards that you currently have.
I technically have 7.
Yes, that is correct. You do have 7. One of them is out of circulation, though.
Yeah, it's a little special one.
He's a little special one for a special boy.
Or a special boy. That's me. I'm the special boy.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Lux, do you want to open yours?
Yeah.
All right. Who are you purchasing?
I'm gonna purchase some Mo.
Mo it is. Ba-ba-da-ba. Within your pack, you got a Queen Anne. Ooh, holographic Queen Anne.
Ooh.
You got a young Gildron. And a holographic Mo. Wow.
Ooh.
That is actually worth quite a bit. Nicely done.
Fancy. I got 2 hollows.
Dang, that's a really good pull right there. I think Queen Anne is a tier... Nah, I think Queen Anne's tier 1. But still, holographic, that's good. And holographic tier 2 has... Originally was going to be a 1 in 1,000 chance to get. Let me know when you have that all written down.
That's it.
Perfect. Phil,
Yes.
would you like to open your packs? Or at least
yes, I
some.
would.
Okay.
Well,
So a box comes with 2 of each.
Perfect.
Who would you like to open first?
You know what? Surprise me. I want to
Alright.
open Villy last. Anyone else? Yeah, I don't care the order.
All right.
Wow.
Wow.
Yep.
I
Yep.
see how it is.
I have no regrets about that.
Well, since
Wow.
we've seen Sho, Mugi, and Mo this session, we're opening Tsukume. So you get a Flan. You get an Alfonso Ronso.
Oh, fuck yeah, baby.
And you get a holographic Guy Firaga.
Almost said Guy Fieri.
I almost did. But that's not Guy Fieri. That's Guy Firaga.
That's Guy
Nice.
Firaga.
Completely different people.
They're completely different.
Got a hollow Guy Firaga and his Hot Mac.
Hot Mac.
Hot Mac.
I still need to try and make Hot Mac.
God, that sounds...
There's literally spicy Cheetos mac and cheese.
Cursed. I know. It exists. I'd rather make one that doesn't taste like shit.
I have ideas on how to do that. I think I've discussed them with Furret before.
I think you
Um,
have, yeah.
I just prefer to make one that isn't going to make me want to feel like I'm going to die.
Jalapenos and habanero peppers is what I was thinking to give it some heat. Because those mixed into the mac along with some of the do pre-diced like jalapenos that are in the liquid, do some of that liquid into the cheese and everything to get some of the flavor throughout.
I would. You could also use gochujang.
You could also do that.
That would also make it red, but like a not neon, like disgusting red.
True.
Fair. Well, Phil, do you have this written down?
Yeah, I've got those 3 written down.
All right, perfect. And you don't have a preference for any other openings?
Nope.
All right. How many do you want to open tonight? It is 10:54.
Let's do one more random pack and then both Villy packs, and I'll save my other 6.
All right. In that case, let us do Mugi.
So many fucking cards.
You got a holographic Lakshmi. 2 holographic Lakshmis. Unfortunately, you could only have one of each special type of card. Dang! 3 holographics in one pack.
What's the
What?
third hollow?
2 holographic Lakshmis and a holographic Golem.
What the fuck? I feel gypped now.
Wow.
That's just the luck of it.
Doc, I'll give you a holographic Lakshmi.
Can you
That's-
stop eating my chair? Sorry, I forgot to mute my mic.
That's a pity card. You just got a pity card.
I
Yeah.
was too busy yelling at my fucking daughter. Can you give me a second?
Yeah. Well, when building a deck, you can only have one version of a card in your deck, so you can have a holographic and a normal version of the same card, but not two normals of the same card or two holographics of the same card.
That's good to know, and
Yeah.
unfortunate.
Yeah, so if you do
No.
have a double of something, you can give it to a friend or sell it.
It's fantastic for me getting that pity card, actually.
Exactly.
What's in the Villy packs?
All right, well, let's open a Villy pack to see what you get. Bum. You get a holographic spider, a fungus, a nice mushroom, and a Villy.
Ooh, I got a me.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay, and one more Villy pack.
Ooh, one more Villy pack. Okay. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
God, I remember those fucking spiders, too. Fuck those spiders.
Yeah,
Oh.
seriously. Uh-oh, I haven't read Natsu's message, but I just saw her come in. A normal spider, so you can use the holographic spider and the normal spider in the same deck, but you can't use two of this mushroom in the deck, unfortunately.
Oh, I got another fungus.
And another Villy. Wow. That was a lot of the cards that you opened was really an anomaly this time around.
And then I have what? 6 packs left. What are the packs I have?
You have 2 Mo, 2 Sho, 1 Mugi, and 1 Tsukume.
Okay. Perfect.
Yeah.
I might just bother you to open those offline, if that's okay with you.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And then I'll just add them all to... So how I'm doing this is that every character has an Excel sheet that I am adding the images to. And after the stream's done, which is going to be in a few minutes, I can share with you all how to create the decks so that you can practice with each other and prepare for Season 5. But yeah, so that's Season 2, Episode 1.